Good morning, friends. Makeup and skincare group. How are you guys? Let's see if that helps at all. Little cloudy today and a little dark. Say hey if you hop on. If you're on the replay, let me know that you tuned in. I haven't been live in this awesome group for a really long time, and I love it. So let's jump back in. Invite your friends to watch this. If you hit that little plus sign, go ahead and share it. And we are going to talk about brows today. So I am the girl who said that you really don't need to fill in your brows because it doesn't actually make a difference. And turns out I was wrong. Doesn't happen very often, but once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm just going to show you how I do my eyebrows and how you can do this, especially if you're like really new to this or you really don't know how to do your eyebrows. I'm going to give you a couple quick steps in how I do it that will hopefully help you be able to try this on your own. Brows are very trial and error, so try it out, see what works best for you, keep playing with it. They are sisters, not twins. That is so true. My brows never ever looked exactly the same at all, but I'm going to show you what a difference they make because they actually give you an instant facelift when you do it because it just adds that shape to your face and it's just automatically going to make your face look lifted, which I think is what we all want. So they're worth the extra 2 minutes. So I am using a brow pencil. It has this on one side, which is kind of like an eyeliner is the closest comparison, and then a spoolie on the other. Say hey if you get here. There's a few people on, but I don't know. Sometimes in groups I can't see comments. It's really weird when I go live. But anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to comb my eyebrows up. Another quick tip, if you have really unruly brows, go get them waxed by a professional when you first start this. It's going to help give you a really easy guideline to follow, and it's a lot easier to tweeze and kind of maintain if you have a professional shape them first, and I think it costs like $10, so it's totally worth it. But anyway, so I'm going to comb my eyebrows up just like so, and if you need a guideline for your eyebrows, you can use your nose. So take your brush and you line it up with your nose. Okay, that's the beginning of your brow. That's where it should start. Look at yourself straight on in a mirror and line it up with the outside of your pupil. This is a lot easier when you're in person than it looks. And put a tiny little dot. You're going to fill this in anyways. And then line it up with the outer corner of your eye. And that's where your brow should end, and you can just put a tiny little dot, and that'll give you a guideline. So what I do is I start by outlining the bottom of my eyebrow, and basically what I'm doing is, it's like coloring for a kid. So I'm outlining what's already here, okay, and I'm kind of following my little guideline I just created for myself using my nose of where to start, where my, arches, and then where to end my eyebrow. And what I'm doing is I'm just lightly outlining what's already there, and then I'll fill in just a little bit above it just to give me a nice, good guideline. And then I'm going to take, hey Jade, I can't see comments. I'm going to take that spoolie brush again, and I'm going to comb my eyebrow down. So instead of going up, I'm going down, and that just helps me to see that outline. And same thing, I'm going to start right here where my brow is really thick and full, and I'm going to outline what is already here, come straight down for a little arch, and pull it back into that tail of my brow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill all this in. So the middle part in between the middle and the bottom, what is left, I'm going to fill that in. Okay? Now, with the front part, I don't want it to be like super harsh line and super, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to softly, very, very light touch, comb straight up to help get a light guideline for the very front of my brow. And connect the top to the bottom right there. And this is going to take practice, you guys. So just keep that in mind. And then I'm just going to take my spoolie and I'm going to comb that out. I want it nice and kind of soft looking right at the front. I don't want a super harsh start to my brow. And then I'll just comb out anywhere, comb out my brow to make sure that it is all in line. And make sure if I missed any patches. I have parts of my eyebrow where it's very full and there's a lot of hair. And then I have part where it's really patchy and I don't have a lot going on. So we'll just double check that I got it all filled in and it looks even. As I'm filling in, you'll notice I'm using small hair-like motions like this. Because I don't want my eyebrow, like, it's not natural, right? My natural eyebrows are crazy looking. But I don't want it to look like I plastered and stamped an eyebrow on. So think of like your natural brow hairs and just kind of fill it in using those light hair-like strokes. And there you have it, friends. We're done. See the difference that makes just in my face, how much more lifted it looks, how much more finished it looks, and everything like that. So they really, really do make such a big difference. And before, I never filled in my brows, and now that's like the one thing that I don't like to skip. So anyways, I hope this tutorial was helpful. Post here in the group if you try it out and if it works for you. If these tips help you, we would love to hear. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.